Ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing today? And welcome back to Zombies Archives. And today we are playing the bigger and better Mario Kart 64. This is a very iconic entry in the series. Back in the day, it was a very big innovation towards Super Mario Kart. And still love for that very reason. Along with it just being a very iconic entry in the series right now. And yeah, just everything is iconic about this, man. The music, the tracks, the menu screen, Mario's voice, the sound effects, the characters. Look at this, man. Like, it's basically the same roster except Koopa got replaced by Wario and DK Jr. has become DK. And basically everything else is still the same. We're playing as Luigi today because he is the star of the first cup that we're going to play today, which is the Mushroom Cup, starting with Luigi's Raceway. So right before, I kind of missed it at that moment, but the boost here, that boost timing is a little bit different for the start. Instead of actually needing to hold gas before the second light turns on, it is actually right before the start. That's a little bit of a different thing to... oh my god. Alright, that's already one complaint I'm gonna have with this game. The item system is so weird. Like, okay, the star is somewhat useful, I will say, and it's very interesting that I actually managed to get that at first already. Like, it does not go well with the drifting system. You saw what just happened there? It's stupid is what happened right there. Oh my god. Also, the banana peels. The moment you hold something behind that, look at how much more field of view you get and how much you lose when you actually, are not having it. It's almost like the game boosts you whenever you hold something like this. Somewhat encouraging you to do that. Also, the multiple banana peels, it's also, I believe, where that got introduced. Instead of 3, it's 5. Look at that. Kind of broken if I'm going to be real with you. The game is aware of that, so yeah. And also, I can drift now for some reason. If you try and get too much use out of that by holding it, if someone crashes into it, then you basically lost all of them. We got first place on the first race. That's very nice. So let's hope we can actually keep that up. And if we are not able to keep that up, it's really no big a deal. I won't spoil it right now, but honestly, this game is likely the easiest game to actually complete because of a certain mechanic in this game that you can abuse to death. I hope I don't have to abuse it, at least not in this Grand Prix yet, because this should be easy, although I've already had some practice recordings on this game, and boy, this game can be trouble. But so far, the game seems to be tame and knowing what it's doing. I still am missing the boosts. Kind of annoying, but okay, it is what it is. Moa Farm, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the more annoying tracks. I kind of see why people hate this track now. It's because of those stupid Monty Moles you saw just a moment ago. I mean, there are just certain parts of this track where those fields are filled with them. I already went kind of risky on it there, right there, but also, DK, get out. Get up! Shut up! Also, he has that signature Mario Party voice back here. It's hilarious. I believe it's the only Mario Kart game where he actually has that. Maybe Super Circuit when I think about it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Well, I'm getting pretty lucky with the Monty Moles right now, because normally you wouldn't be so lucky, and instead would just be bombarded with them if you actually try and dare to take a shortcut with it. And of course, when I am not getting unlucky with the Monty Moles, I'm getting unlucky with my own items. You see why I already don't really like the item system of this game. I mean, I guess it's fine for what it was in the... Can somebody please explain to me how I tripped there? Yeah, okay, so 2 characters already finished, so I'm actually going to show off what actually is happening when you do not finish in the top 4. Basically, it's the same as with Super Mario Kart. So you get ranked out, so to say. And they do not allow you to continue right now. Instead, you have to retry the course. However, unlike with Super Mario Kart, there are no lives. You can abuse this to hell if you just know you're not going to finish in first. And that way, just always guarantee yourself getting gold here. It is obviously very stupid, but I honestly don't care. Because really, this would be the only game where I would justify it being there like that, because this game is so random, dude. Like, I'm not sure if I actually already talked about that, but the item system and the drift system, they have like different factions built towards them, because you can either choose to drift or use an item. You cannot do both at the same time, which also means you're vulnerable every single moment you're actually going for a drift, which also means you don't want to do that, But at the same time, at least when it seems when you play against AI, the game picks up onto you not drifting. And then decides to like, hey, you know what? You're not going to win. So yes, you see what happens? I'm not drifting now, and now the AI suddenly catches up onto me. And they were no competition before that. That's what I mean. Oh, come on, no. Please. Of course. You know what? I'll take a second place for this track because I do not like it. And there are plenty of other tracks where we can actually get good points. Koopa Troopa Beach right here. I feel like this is... There we go. I got the boost down. Nice. I feel like this is... Did I already make a trip there? I don't even know. Judging by how my character dodged it, because that's also a mechanic in this game. Apparently, if you just let go of the gas when you're supposed to trip, you are avoiding the tripping. But only when the game feels like it, which is very weird. And nice, Donkey Kong. What? Why did I get tripped from that? You see what I mean? It makes no sense. It really doesn't. Watch me actually get a lap count skip if I would actually like not go past the finish line, but get, yeah, actually skip it. How far away is Peach already? Look at that. Look at the minimap right now. I barely did things wrong. And the game is already like, yeah, you tripped once, boy. You really think you're going to win now, huh? You're not going to win. To win, you need to be perfect. No, Yoshi. You're not going to jump in front of me. What is Peach doing? What is this game doing? Maybe that's a better question I can ask. I don't even know, man. Okay. Yeah, and there the red shell actually tried to go through the rocks. Because that's a smart thing to do. How is he passing me? What is happening? What is this game? Bro, I don't even know what's going on. What is going on? What is happening? Yeah, okay, fuck that. I'm gonna rank out here. Yeah, the game does not like you go in reverse, but I'm still doing it because I do not want to finish. What the fuck, man? Did anyone have any idea what was happening there? Like, the AI just suddenly boosted to, like, they were Buzz Lightyear. Okay, I'll just ignore all the banter that just happened. And this is also why I am not very keen on this game. Like, I can respect it for what it is. Like, it brought Mario Kart to the big screen and, like, the 3D environments and everything. And for that, I will say massive respect. But I guess what I should say is... Yeah, that as well, for example. For no reason, my drift got cancelled and labeled as a bad thing that I did. I thought for a moment. The game registered that for a moment that way as well. The game actually thought I skipped the start. So imagine, yeah, if I would go like that, I would bet the game would actually finish me in last place. And now I'm getting a lightning strike on second. Let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, it is fun to actually explore this game. And if you like what you see here and just want to play it for the iconism, I can see that being a reason why you would play this. After playing this once for the channel, I will say I'm very glad that just custom tracks of these tracks exist, so I can play them there instead of here, because oh my lord, this game is so broken. What the fuck, man? I barely did anything wrong there, and the game was like, yeah, that was wrong. Can I at least maybe take the shortcut? Nice. Okay. What are these palm trees? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Can I? Okay, at least I... What? I don't even know how this game handles the ranking system at this point. Bro, what is happening here? Okay, you know what? We'll just finish this next race in first, and then I guess we'll have a tie for first place or something, and then just call it a day. This might not actually be the video where we want to go for first place, just not the game yet. When I was going for recording this game as its own Let's Play, I was like, you know what would be fun? Actually go for gold and everything, but this game and this recording is already proving that that's not going to be very entertaining to both do, and I think watch for you guys, so we're not going to do that. Also, this track, Calamari Desert, it's very iconic, I guess. Something I learned with this, like the train, the main mechanic of this track, basically. Many would like wait for that train to pass before they would actually cross. I would say fuck that thought pattern and try and cross it anyway, because if you cross it, you've crossed it and you get a huge advantage against the AI. But if you don't, the penalty for actually not passing it is extremely minimal. At least for what it seems to me. Yeah, like you trip, but like the moment you trip is still also a moment where you still don't really like get that much distance away from everyone else. Because they still need to wait on things. Also, did you see that despite the amount of mushrooms I just got a moment ago, that Yoshi still managed to clench onto me? And now Wario is also clenching onto me as well? Rubber banding is still a thing in this game. Although at least it seems that I now managed to shake Yoshi off of me. To a point where he also needed to wait for the train. So this might actually be very good. This will actually, if this stays like this, it will turn things around to the point where I can actually get enough points to get gold. So, but although that was not something I would have wanted. Yeah, no, shit, Yoshi, you piece of shit. He tripped on the banana. He tripped on the banana. Wario's in second. We got gold. So we actually managed to win it still. How long I'm gonna be able to keep that win streak up, I don't know. It would be nice if I could actually complete the game like this. But honestly, I'm not guaranteeing anything with this game. It's so weird. I really thought Super Mario Kart was going to be the hardest game. But I'm not really too sure about it. On to the ceremony. And to start positive about it, I am very impressed that I actually managed to get Peach's castle, just the whole starting area, from Mario 64 into this. They basically copy and pasted it into it. And it looks very iconic and phenomenal as a result, I would say. But this is hands down, aside from that, the longest and most tedious award ceremony in the entirety of Mario Kart. Not only is it extremely long, mostly this part of the animation, like the first part is very meaningful in my opinion, but then the second half is basically the Cheep Cheep spinning out the trophy, and then you have to wait for so long for it to come down. And for the game to actually say, which is iconic, but come on. Thank you.
I'm a Luigi, number 1.
I think that literally took like 30 to 40 seconds, which is not bad. Like, if you want to watch it, it's nice. But here's the problem. You cannot skip it. You have to watch it. There is no way of skipping it, at least for what it seems to me. But anyway, I guess that wraps it up for today. So I hope you like what you saw, and if you did, then make sure to drop a thumbs up, and if you want more, make sure to subscribe. And as always, I will talk to you guys later, where we are gonna cover more of Mario Kart 64.